I mean, he got a couple of starts last year because of the situation. You know, we had lost a starter, and he earned the spot. You know, through last year, and now going in this year, he bloomed. Also, he grew a little bit, so that helped a lot. But he's a smart kid. I'm not surprised, and I'll tell you, it's not just a quarterback. You had a couple of receivers who I'm so proud of that came out of nowhere, who became receivers just this year. That had they not caught those deep balls, you know, I don't think Brian would have been raving quite as much as he was. You know, the toughest position in football is coach's son, and I don't really give him a lot of credit ever. You know, and he has to deal with a lot of things at home that I'm upset about the team and the way the team's handling themselves in and out of school. He has to deal with all that stuff. So he's a bright kid, he's a great leader, he's class president, and it's no surprise that, you know, the guys rallied around him a little bit and rose to the occasion for him.
Yeah, I think it's definitely special. It's not something that everyone else gets to experience, but it's also very tough at times. Like you said, at home, it's constantly talking about football, and it's good for me as a quarterback because I get a higher football IQ. So going into the game, I know more than most other quarterbacks would know, and we kind of have a better chemistry. We're able to communicate better with each other because I'm not afraid to talk to my coach, whereas in youth sometimes the coach can be intimidating or something if you don't know him. But also I think it's tough because you have to be able to pull off the father-son trick, which a lot of people can get frustrated with, but I think if we're successful, people will be fine with it.
You know, a couple plays, you know, first game of the year, a couple plays going backwards, he fixed them. Those are the things I was most proud of. That, you know, in a crisis situation, you know, I make a mistake and he fixes it. Boy, you can't be more proud, regardless of whether it's your son or someone else's. So I treat them all like my kids. They're all my kids when they're out here, and I protect them as such. So you'd be surprised that the focus is so much on preparation for the next team that the father-son thing is. I mean, we talk. My daughter, my wife, and my other boys get tired of hearing us talk about football when we don't realize we're doing it. I don't feel like I talk about football a lot at home, but they do. So, you know, we try to, you know, change the subject and do different things together as a family when we're off the field because, you know, we spend a lot of time out here. But look, honestly, there's nothing more. I'm very grateful that we had a night like we had last Friday. We still both wanted to win, so you know, we don't have a real warm, fuzzy feeling about it. But I can't be. I don't know that there's much better than having the opportunity to let your son make choices, make decisions, earn the respect of his teammates, and be there to witness it. You know, even though we've lost a lot of games in a row, I still feel very blessed to have the opportunity to do that.